Samudram, Chavra Mineral Coast, Chenganur, Cherthala, Golden Aranmula, Golden Manar, Golden Srivilliputhur Friends, Kanirapalli, Kottayam, Kottayam North, Kovilpatti, Madurai Sunshine, Marthandam, Mavelikara, Nagarkoil Sagaram, Pathanamthitta, Pudukkottai, Punalur, Quailon, Quailon West, Rajapalam Sanjeevani Hills,
Rameshwaram, Ramnath, Satur, Sivakasi, Sivakasi Gold, Sivakasi Pyro Town, Theni, Trichy Malaikote, Trichy Rockfort, Trichinapalli Metro, Tirunelveli, Trivandrum, Trivandrum Blossoms, Trivandrum Diamond, Trivandrum Iris Gold, Trivandrum North, Trivandrum South, Trivandrum South Orchids, Trivandrum Suburban, Trivandrum Tulips, Tuticorin Pearls and Corals, Tuticorin Spicknagar, Vagathanam, Valiur, Harmony, Valiur, Vrudunagar, and Vrudunagar New Gen. If the clubs are have not attended the district conference, doesn't matter, just stand in order and please proceed.
Thank you very much, ladies. Kindly occupy your seats before we can go on to our next item. Ladies, I request you all to put your phones on the mobile mode, a silent mode. And I request you all to please occupy your seats before we can go on to the next item. Ladies at the back. Ladies at the back, can you hear me? Can we go on to the next item, please? Next is a group dance by the host clubs so that everyone's spirit will be lifted high to set the mood for the day. Our dancers are Manju James of Inaugural Club of Vagathanam, Sunita Subhash of Inaugural Club of Kottayam North, Catherine Philip and Renu Raghuveeran of Kanirapalli, and Salila Sarath of Inaugural Club of Kottayam. Ladies, sit back and enjoy.
In today's district assembly, SAMRIDDHI, with the lighting of the lamp, which signifies the presence of God, new beginnings, good luck, and prosperity. I request the assembly convener, past International Inaugural Board Director Vimla Abraham, Assembly Chairman and President Mini Punnus, Assembly Secretary Mrs. Ratnam Kurian, Chief Guest of the day Mrs. Beena Paul, District Chairman Dr. Swarnalata Arunachalam, I request the audience to please be silent.
ഹന്തജ്ഞാനിനി മാനിനി അളിവേണി എന്തു ചെയ്യൂ ഹന്തജ്ഞാനിനി മാനിനി അളിവേണി എന്തു ചെയ്യൂ ഹന്തജ്ഞാനി
Thank you. Thank you. I request the dignitaries to remain standing in the front, please. All the dignitaries who lit the lamp, please continue to stand in front.
We will have a photo session with the stalwarts of our district, past district chairman and district executive committee. As your names are called, may I request you to please come to the front. District Chairman Swarnalatha Arunachalam, District Vice Chairman Leena Jayakumar, Association Council Member Anita Natarajan, District Secretary Geeta Ramesh, District Treasurer Maya Gomez, District Extension Officer Sinda Joji, District ISO Meenakshi Velayan, District Editor Gina Koshi, past District Chairman Maithili Venugopal, Rosie John, Vimla Abraham, Sangeeta Jai Singh, Naseem Anzar, and Chandra Hassan, sorry, Jaya Chandra Hassan.
Chandrika, PDC Chandrika Krishnaswamy, PDC Vilasini Benroy, PDC Renuka Gopinath, PDC Beena Raja Singh, PDC Dr. Geeta Pillai, PDC Shailaja Pankaj, PDC Vela Raja, PDC Rohini Srinivasan, PDC Lakshmi Vardhane, PDC Sinda Joji, and PDC Anita Natarajan.
Thank you, ladies. Kindly be seated.
As always, before we begin this important meeting, let's invoke the blessings and presence of the Almighty in our midst. I request past President of the Inaugural Club of Kottayam, Mrs. Deepa Abraham, to render the prayer song.
Check.
Kindly
Check.
stand.
When you walk through the storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark.
Please be seated.
Next is a group dance that we've all been awaiting. This is performed by Manju James, Sunita Subhash, Catherine Philip, Renu Raghuveeran, and Salila Sarath of the Inaugural clubs of Kottayam, Kottayam North, Vagathanam, and Kandirapalli. This is to set the mood for the day. Ladies, sit back and enjoy.
प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धीं तारा जतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नामशतं मूल नतुलतो नापैननी चूपापेला शरणंटिने जननी नाद विनोदिनी भुवन पालिनी वे अनाथ रक्षणनी विधि कादटे मोरविनी चेरवटे నా ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళినివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని దేహమునే కోవెలగా నిన్ను కొలువుంచా జీవముతో భావముతో సేవలు చేసా శరణంటినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలిని వే అనాథ రక్షణని విధి కాదటే మొరవిని చేరవటే
I'm so glad that everybody enjoyed this performance. That kept everyone tapping their feet. Thank you, dancers. Superb, as always. As the stage is being set for the meeting, I request the dignitaries to be seated on the stage to please come forward. I request the District Chairman, Swarnalatha Arunachalam, the outgoing and the incoming executive members, Chief Guest for the day, Beena Paul, Assembly Convener, Chairman, and Secretary to kindly occupy your seats on the dais.
District Chairman Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam will now call the meeting to order.
May I request District Secretary Geeta Ramesh to please come forward for the invocation. Members, kindly stand.
Meeting call to order.
Warm greetings. Instill in us, O Lord, the true meaning of friendship. Never let us forget that we are all thy children, notwithstanding the difference in our culture and creeds. Endow us with a desire to serve our fellow men, remembering that we too often need help. Whenever and wherever the need for service arises, help us to be ready to serve, endeavoring to make our badge of inner will worthwhile, ensuring that we have not lived in vain. Thank you.
Thank you, Geeta Ramesh. Ladies, kindly be seated.
Now I invite the District Assembly Chairman and the President of the Inaugural Club of Kottayam to welcome this august gathering.
Good morning, all. District Chairman Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam, incoming District Chairman for 25-26, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, Chief Guest Mrs. Beena Paul, Assembly Convener Past International Inaugural Board Director Vimla Abraham, District Assembly Secretary Past President Reknam Kurian, all the members of the District Executive Committee, past District Chairpersons, fellow members of Inaugural District 321, and invited guests. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome each one of you to the 52nd District Assembly of Inaugural District 321. I am also very much grateful to Divine Providence for enabling the bright presence in spite of the dark clouds in the past 1 week. I would like to begin by thanking the incoming District Chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, for entrusting the 3 Inaugural clubs in Kottayam, Kottayam North, Vagathanam, and my own Inaugural Club of Kottayam, to host the District Assembly. It gives me great joy to first welcome our efficient, dedicated, and committed District Chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam. Your presence and guidance continue to inspire us all. It gives me great joy next to extend a heartfelt welcome to our incoming District Chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, a leader who has planned her year with admirable clarity and dedication. I would also like to acknowledge and thank her for generously sponsoring the spices included in the delegate kits. We are truly privileged to have with us today our keynote speaker, Mrs. Beena Paul, renowned film editor and critic. Madam, we are delighted to welcome you to the Assembly and look forward to your inspiring words. I welcome all the members of Executive Committee, Council Member Anita Nadarajan, District Secretary Geeta Ramesh, Treasurer Maya Gomez, ESO PDC Sinta Joji, ISO Meenakshi Velayan, Editor Dr. Jeena Koshi, incoming ESO PDC Suryaprabha Rajashekaran, and incoming editor Jayanti Kamak. Your work behind the scenes ensures the success of every district. That is evident from our own district, from the executive member Jeena Koshi from our own host clubs. It's rare to find someone so dependable, thoughtful, and generous with time and energy. I would now like to welcome all past district chairpersons. PDC Lakshmi Periyanan, PDC Maithili Venugopal, PDC Rosie John, PDC Kamala Manimorian, PDC Sangeeta Jaisingh, PDC Amuta Rajendran, PDC Naseem Ansar, PDC Jaya Chandrahasan, PDC Chandrika Krishnaswamy, PDC Vilasini Benroy, PDC Renuka Gopinath, PDC and Past Association Secretary Beena Raj Singh, PDC Dr. Geeta Pillai, PDC Shailaja Pankaj, PDC Dhanalakshmi Ashokan, PDC Veila K. Raja, PDC Rohini Srinivasan, and PDC Lakshmi Vardhini. Your legacy and leadership have shaped our district into what it is today. Even though no need to welcome Vimla ma'am, our one and only PDC from the host clubs, who gives constant guidance and support in all club activities with her ability to offer clear, practical solutions, no matter the challenge, is truly admirable and deeply appreciated. I would also like this opportunity to welcome all the guests, Rotarians, family members, and members of our sister organizations. We in Kottayam are deeply honored to host this milestone event. To all my fellow Inaugural members, thank you for your enthusiastic participation. In spite of inclement weather, I am thrilled to share that we have a record-breaking 708 delegates registered, the highest number in the history of our district assembly. Let us make this a memorable and inspiring day together. Once again, a hearty welcome to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Assembly Chairman Mini Punus, for that very warm welcome. District Secretary Mrs. Geeta Ramesh will read out the messages and greetings received.
I have received the apologies for absence and messages and greetings from Her Highness Princess PDC Gauri Parvati Boy, Her Highness Princess Lakshmi Parvati Boy, PDC Kamala Manimurian, PDC Jambaga Ramakrishnan, PDC Amuda Rajendran, PDC Nalini Annamalayan, PDC Jayanti Ramkumar Raja, PDC Kyle Vidi Arivalagan, PDC Shanti Ravichandran, PDC Dhanalakshmi Asogan, PDC Annapurni Udayapan, PDC Rukhi Rani Balasubramaniam, PDC Lakshmi Periyanan, and PDC Savitri Vidyasagar. They have conveyed their best wishes to the outgoing team under the leadership of Swarnalatha for the wonderful performance and making her term a memorable and successful one. Also, they have conveyed their best wishes and blessings to the 2025-26 team under the leadership of Leena Jayakumar, and they have Wished her a very memorable and fruitful Inaugural year. Thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Geeta Ramesh.
Address by the Assembly Convener is next. I call upon past International Inaugural Board Director Vimla Abraham to address the gathering.
Today, I have a clearer meaning of the term, every cloud has a silver lining. That means rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, and steadfast in prayer. And this is the message I feel which comes to all of us in this in this monsoon period, where the last 3 days we are wondering, what do we do about this assembly? And here I would also like to say that it was, I would like to just recognize one person from one club, which is a particularly new club, that is Swapna Sri Kumar. If you are here, please just stand up. Every day she would send me a message saying, things are going to be okay. Whatever happens, 12 of us from Aramala will be there. And I was watching the TV to notice Aramala was underwater. Thank you so much for that confidence. District Chairman, Dr. Swarnalata, incoming Chairman Leena Jayakumar, Chief Guest for the morning, Keynote Speaker, Beena Paul, the Chairman for the Assembly, Mini Punus, Ratnam Kurian, Secretary, all the members of the EC, my dear past District Chairman, and I would also like to welcome the Rotary President of Rotary Club of Kottayam, Rotary Secretary, the two great supporters of ours, my husband and Levi, and Mr. Ramesh, who are here. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. It gives me immense pleasure to once again welcome about 600 incredible Inaugural members and guests to the 52nd District Assembly held in my hometown, Kottayam. The success of any event is the participation and total involvement of its members. And today, I'm very happy that so many Inaugural members have traveled far and from near to participate in this district assembly. It has indeed been a pleasure for the 3 Inaugural clubs to work in perfect harmony for the success of this event. There are many members who work tirelessly for the success of this assembly. Even though I would like to mention a number of names, I will not be able to do so because of constraint of time. All the same, I have to mention a few names. Let me first and foremost thank past President Talitha Abraham for sponsoring the entire umbrellas in the kit. These umbrellas are made by physically challenged individuals, both men and women, who work in different units all over Kerala. The umbrellas have the Inaugural emblem, which helps in branding our organization. The kit bag is again sponsored by one of our members, Hima Dani of Josco Jewelers. The spices are sponsored by incoming Chairman Leena Jayakumar. Thank you so much, Leena. It's very rarely that an incoming chairman is sponsoring a part of the kit. And the towel from Kalyan Silks, coordinated by Dr. Gina Koshi, District Editor. Thank you for the generous contributions, which in itself gave a great relief and boost to the organizing committee. Thank you very much, and may God bless each one of you. I would also like to specially mention District Assembly Chairman Mini Punus, Ratnam Kurian Assembly Secretary, Lois Kurula and Anjana Arvindan, the Assembly Treasurers, Dr. Gina Koshi, the Tech Guru and Information Coordinator, Achama Jose for the Shopping Arcade, and Shirley Sibi for the Decorations and Ambience Elements. If a club has committed members like the team mentioned, any Herculean task can look very simple. At this juncture, a word of appreciation to our district chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam, for a great Inaugural year under her able and committed leadership. My best wishes to our incoming chairman, Leena Jayakumar. We know we can look forward to end the year filled with service and friendship. To all the EC members, outgoing and incoming, congratulations and the very best to work as a team, supporting each other. I'm also extremely happy that nearly all the PDCs, my dear colleagues, have registered for the assembly, even though a few could not make it to the assembly last minute due to personal reasons. Inaugural is complete only when it is supported by the pillars who have given their best to our organization. Please give them a big applause. My special appreciation to our chief guest, Beena Paul, who readily accepted our invitation. Thank you very much, Beena, for being with us this morning. Friends, today we come together not as individuals, but as a force for change, compassion, and leadership. Our assembly goes by the name SAMRIDDHI, a beautiful Sanskrit word meaning abundance. Abundance is not only about wealth or material success. It is about richness of spirit, strength in unity, and the power we hold as women to uplift lives, communities, and generations. In each of us, there is a wellspring of abundance in our ideas, in our empathy, our resilience, and a determination to lead. When women lead, communities thrive. When women support each other, the world shifts. Inaugural has always been a platform that believed in the strength of service and the importance of women's leadership in creating a more equitable world. Together, let us lead with love, serve with purpose, and build a future rich in dignity, opportunity, and equality. Welcome once again to this gathering of abundance. Thank you.
Thank you, Vimla.
Next, we go on to the reminiscence of the past year. To recall and reflect on the achievements of the Inaugural year gone by, I invite District Chairman Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam to step forward for the same.
Incoming District Chairman, Leena Jayakumar, Assembly District EC, Assembly Convenor, past International Inaugural Board Director, Vimla Abraham, Assembly Chairman, Mini Punus, Assembly Secretary, Ratnam Kurian, and Rock Pillar Support PDCs, Presidents, Office Bearers, and my dear Inaugural members, sorry, I forgot our chief guest, Bidampal, and each and everyone, warm Inaugural greetings to you all. And before a year, we have conducted the assembly at Sivagasi. We planned something, we set our goals, and this time, they are looking back how our district is performed. In multi-level, it has performed well. I just want to present the overall district report in project-wise. In my own report, at the chairman's report, I'll give in detail about other things. So, the best way to find yourself in service is lose yourself. And in that way, the presidents, office bearers, and each and every member of the district has worked a lot and made this happen. Yes, we have different categories. I'll present myself in the category-wise. The first one, that's adaptive village, orphanage, and old age home. So in that, adapting a village and orphanage, that's we are looking for the underprivileged people, and all the clubs really worked hard. We can see that how they have worked in different level. We can see young children, we can see old age people. We are looking for the present in that village. In that way, our club has worked hard to present in this adaptive village. Next. And personally, I just gone through the chairman's official visit. Personally, I have visited many orphanages, many adapted villages. Then one thing I just want to give that Theni Club has adapted a tribal village that's touched my heart more. And in that way, each and every club has done their wonder service at different age levels, at different places in the adaptive village, orphanage, and old age home. And these are the projects that has presented by our presidents for adapting the village, orphanage, and old age home. Play it, play it, play it, F5, F5. That's the inner will rotate. Okay. So here, these are the projects that we can see. The adaptive village, orphanage, and old age home. And even sometime that I can sat with some people and spend my personal time over there in the adaptive village, and food given to the people. So in that way, our district has worked a lot in the category of adaptive village. And next is awareness of non-communicable diseases. And it can be done with awareness is given, otherwise by checking that diabetes is there and giving the money. And they have conducted the medical camps. In that way, and no tobacco, the drug-free world, that everything is done by our club. In the zonal wise also they have spent, and in that amount spent is 1,12,015 rupees, and total beneficiaries is 3,274. And the next category is cybercrime awareness and safety measures. In the cybercrime awareness, and it is given to different levels. We can see that for street holders also it was given, because everybody is holding that smartphones. So the cybercrime awareness is given in different levels, schools, colleges, workplaces, everywhere it was given, and the total amount spent, Then the next is Be Unique. There are different kind of Be Unique category service to the society, and this is for the blind vision. And by wearing this goggles, we can see that we can identify the object that's near to that. This I find it's a really unique, and this kind of things is done by our clubs. Then branding Inaugural. And in this year, we have got a very good high in membership. That's only because of the branding, the Inaugural. So here, our clubs has branded Inaugural in a very nice way, as well as the useful way. Constructed the bus shelters, then and that roadway, they have done that, and presented everything in the newspaper, and the road, they have kept the hoardings. In that way, they have presented the branded that keeping the umbrellas to the school children, and the street vendors providing the silver coins. And this is the way we have branded ourselves. And the unique thing is by Tutukurin's Piknahar, that post, that stalls that at what Inaugural is, and even at night time it glows a lot. That public hoardings. That's a new club, that's Trangur Realite, that has given a bus shelter in a very short span of time. Then next category, bring smiles and joy. Then when you give something, you can expect the joy from others with a smile. So in that way, all our inner club worked relentlessly and make it happen to keep the joy with each and everyone. And I am showcasing that projects that it's done by each and every club. And this is the unique, for 5 generations, there was no light, and the Dindigul fort has given the light to the people, that solar light, they have given the solar light. I can see the happiness in their faces. By giving food, for children, they are keeping some competitions and giving some moral values, keeping the food to the underprivileged people, and keeping the fun games. These all comes under the category of that brings smiles and joy. And the amount spent for this 27,25,566, and total beneficiaries 57,531. Then cervical cancer awareness and vaccination. And this is our global theme. And in this way, our clubs, most of our clubs has done awareness in different levels, schools as well as the colleges and working places. And they have conducted the rallies, bike rally, car rally, like that. And that Inaugural Club of Sivahasi Gold vaccinated 100 members. And this is the highest in our district. In that way, I just really want to appreciate those people. Is the car rally. And pap smear test is done by many clubs. So prevention is better than cure. So we are giving awareness and preventing medication and vaccination. Everything is given by our clubs. The total amount spent is 2,30,220 for cervical cancer awareness and vaccination, and total beneficiaries 8,234. Then create stronger and healthier communities. Stronger and healthier, it's two-way, physical as well as mental health. Our clubs worked a lot to keep the physical as well as the mental health with those people. And with the hospitals tie-up, they have done most of the work with the hospitals, keeping the medical camps, and the amount spent is 22,57,878, and total beneficiaries 1,24,816. And empower people with disability, and whatever may be the disability, we can move on with that. That physical disability is corrected by giving some options, and we have given more prosthetic limbs to our people. And this year, more than 100 prosthetic limbs is given, tricycles, and giving some money, keeping them move on. In that way, our clubs worked a lot, giving food to them. And the total amount spent is 10,28,497, and total beneficiaries 6,423. Then empower women and girls. In that way, keeping cervical cancer awareness and moral values, many things, many awareness things are given to that women category as well as girls category in the group. That's showcased by our clubs in different levels. And many clubs conducted some competitions and make them unique and aware of that. And women entrepreneurship is encouraged, and the breastfeeding kiosk is installed. The total amount spent It's 12,09,856 and total beneficiaries 5,548. Then environment protection done in a very wider way, that's keeping the Miyawaki forest as well as plantation of the tree, water level management in different category. And in that way, I really want to appreciate Inaugural Club of Trichy Malaikottai for their wonder service, that river cleaning project. Expand Inaugural, that's new clubs, 8 new clubs are formed. And total new members are 372. 372 new members added in our forum. Then expand our reach. That's by conducting so many competitions, by arranging Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South set up a shop for the person. So by giving something to the people and giving the service that we have, expanding ourselves and giving the reach also. So the amount spent is 7,57,347. Total beneficiaries 67,034. Happy School project, that's IILM, and Happy School project is well conducted, and thanks to our district literacy committee chairman and our zonal literacy committee chairman, both are here, and because of the awareness given to the clubs, most of the clubs have conducted the Happy School and literacy projects, and this is the projects continuously we are doing. In that way, we have created 39 Happy Schools, and most of the work done with that schools only, by giving something or conducting more kind of an moral value classes to the schools. Our IILM Disha project is well executed in our district. We have opened many toilet blocks as well as libraries and desk benches, books, school bags, smart classrooms, water sanitation. So the total amount spent is 11,49,527 and beneficiaries 15,890. And in the literacy mission also, it's executed well. And they have branded our logo, and they have presented the volleyball court. Sivakasi Pyrotown has conducted the competition. With that amount, they have presented artificial limb. Then the Inaugural Club of Kottayam has done a wonderful sponsorship to the college students. So in total, amount spent for the literacy mission is 22,32,295. Total beneficiaries 79,099. Reach out and recharge, we well enjoyed, we celebrated, we moved on, and with that we have spent the amount of 4,82,599 and total beneficiaries 79,099. Then sewing machine and Sahara Sambal is given by our association president. Sahara, according to the Sahara Sambal mission, sewing machine is sponsored by many of the clubs. They take it as granted, and they have sponsored 2 or 3 each club has sponsored 2 to 3 sewing machines that it's provided. And Chavara Mineral Coaster, that I want to mention, they did that training classes and sponsored this sewing machine. So they have transformed the life of 40 people and made them an entrepreneur to those. So in that way, I like to congratulate. And Kanjirapalli also has done a wonderful job giving the more number of sewing machines. Then eradicate social evils, and we are the forerunners to fight against social evils. We really want to modulate and mend the society. In that way, our clubs has taken the step to eradicate the social evils by giving the rally, awareness talk, giving the talks with the eminent speakers, and it was well executed by all our clubs, and I'm really showcasing the projects here. Then eye operation. In that high operation, Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli contributed more, and we got around 377 eye operation executed. In that, more than 100 executed by Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli. In that way, prosthetic and artificial limbs out of the goals, because of their golden jubilee, 50 artificial limbs is contributed by Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli. So major contribution done by Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli. I really want to give my gratitude to them. A recycle mountain of e-waste. That Alapi, Virudhunagar has done an extensive service by giving the recycling of that e-waste management. That enhance the participation, that each and every there we are participation in all levels and in all areas, and enhancing the participation, blood donation, palliative care, going with the children, enlightening the, inspire the youth, that we are moving with the children, that you are the youth are the pillars and young minds has to be resorted in a very purposeful way. In that way, our clubs worked a lot, going to the schools and giving the moral classes in a very wonderful way. And the English coaching classes is done by many of the clubs to the school children. And this is the projects. Next is the cybercrime awareness and safety measures, and it's really done with many clubs, and many clubs has done a wonderful awareness campaign to each and everyone. Then bicycles. We are giving bicycles, and I really literally have seen that one girl came to the dais and gave the feedback that this is the, I can get so many bicycle, and this is the bicycle that what you are gifted that I am going to use the very first time. And she literally cried. And she is the college going girl. I think it's happened in Theni. So these kind of and touching lives we are keeping with our impactful projects. Legal rights and legal strength education. And it's really did by advocates, presidents. We have so many advocate presidents, and really executed by Inaugural Club of Alapi, Inaugural Club of Punalur, Inaugural Club of Trivandrum Suburban. And other clubs also executed, but really I want to special mention because it's near to the heart. That mass marriages, and 4 mass marriages we have done. 2 is the very big mass marriages. 1 is conducted by Inaugural Club of Sivahasi Gold, and another is Inaugural Club of Trichy Malaikote has done the wonderful mass marriages, and other persons donating some amount and gifting the things to that marriage couple, and it's executed very well. And our association president also present for that particular function happened at Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli Malaikote. Even they have taken the full marriage expenses. That's gathering is more than 200 persons. That's both the marriages. And I supposed to attend both the marriages, and it's very well executed. Then tricycles and the wheelchair and for the disabled person. And Trivandrum Club has specially designed one tricycle, and they sponsored the cycle, and through the particular society. So in that way, I really appreciate them. Most of the clubs has donated all the things, sewing machines, tricycles. Then CPR program. I am really thankful to all my presidents, office bearers, and each and every members of our district. At that time, before a year, we have set a goal for 1 lakh. But now we have achieved 3,25,000. My heartfelt appreciation to and gratitude to each and everyone. and it really changes the life of many persons. If one life is saved, if one life is saved because of the CPR is given, and it's the total credit goes to our district only. And all the clubs, invariably, and when I designing the award, I felt confused whom to give, because everyone has done the wonderful service. So the CPR training, we have given the awareness with mannequin, and in that way, we have launched the app also for that CPR, and we have donated the pamphlets with that people. Mannequin was given by the district chairman to the different clubs, different zones, mannequin was given. And in that way, with that local doctors, they can be able to achieve the CPR in a very, very wonderful service. All the clubs has executed the CPR. So total number of CPR awareness given is 3,25,000 members. It's a total collective effort of our district. And these are the projects that really want to add on, because they have done a wonderful service, really want to add on the other projects too. And the environmental, that's Inaugural Club of Satur has done wonder service to the environment protection. I really watched after 6 months and I went over there. I can see the real effect of that. The public, the society praised the Satur Club. And because of that, they got many new members. That auto awareness is given by Inaugural Club of Tiruchirappalli. And in Sahara Sambal, the total goal is 100 given by our association president to our district. And we have achieved 108 sewing machine and 122 prosthetic limbs, 22 bicycles, 4 mass marriages, 102 tricycles, 39 happy school, and 321 eye operation. And we have achieved a lot. Thank you, my presidents. It's my heartfelt gratitude to you all. It's not, our district achievement is given by each and every president. Without you, it cannot happen. I am the face value. You are the true workers that you have rendered your service to the society and you have achieved. So our project cost till now is 2,45,86,956 and the number of projects 3,578 and beneficiaries we have touched the lives of 6,02,002 people. And still, and the many presidents are putting, and our projects are in pipeline. I hope that we can achieve more than 2 crores 50 lakhs. Thank you each and everyone to the Rockfall support that you have given, that if you make a simple thing and it will multiple and you will get it back to you. And my heartfelt gratitude, the impactful and remarkable services to the service in the all different categories rendered by our club, always remarkable. I thank my presidents who have achieved that without anything. They have I just put a word and they have executed. I'll put a word, they'll execute it without giving pressures but they have done it automatically. Thank you, President. My heartfelt thanks to each one of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, District Chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha, for sharing that absolutely power-packed and eventful journey of our district, 3-1 this past year. We are truly and immensely proud that each and every club has contributed to the betterment of society.
Past District Chairman Shailaja Pankaj from Inaugural Club of Trivandrum will now formally introduce the incoming District Chairman Leena Jayakumar.
Very good morning, my dear friends. Why no good morning back? Yes. Today, I am vested with the very pleasant task of introducing a woman whose life is a true testament to grace, grit, and global experience. I'm talking about none other than Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, our District Chairman, 2025-26. Leena's life is unique and inspiring. We all know that Leena is always on the move. She won't sit at one place, and we all wonder why. Because she was born in a moving train near Bangarapat while her mother was on her way to Kerala. And Leena's journey seemed destined for service, travel, and global connections. She grew up in the culturally vibrant city of Tiruchirappalli, where she has shaped her values, tradition, and deep sense of empathy. A rank holder in her Masters in English Literature from Holy Cross College, Leena was also an active NSS volunteer, winning the Best NSS Candidate Award from the District Collector. Her dedication to community service blossomed early when she co-founded the JC's Club and the Leo Club in Trichy, earning her the title of the Youth Icon of the Year in 1986. She also led the All India Anti-Dowry movement in the South. Her aspiration to study social work at the Loyola College, Chennai, didn't materialize somehow. Leena moved to Bombay after her marriage. She earned her BA degree and embarked on a fulfilling career as an English teacher. Later, as her family moved to Abu Dhabi, Leena continued teaching, became a Toastmaster, and taught personality development courses for Cambridge University's distance education programs. In 2006, Leena and her sons migrated to Canada, where she pursued her long-cherished MSW from Wilfrid Laurier University, completing over 10 psychology courses and 200 volunteer hours to gain admission. She also worked as a counselor for adolescents and helped refugee families to settle into their new lives. During her stint there, she got an opportunity to visit various refugee camps, and she realized that we get the greatest gratification when in service to lesser fortunate people around us. After her sons completed their degrees, Leena moved back to UAE, where she earned her third master's and MBA in project management and became the regional head of an international construction company. She moved back to Kerala in 2017 and became the general manager of the company's operations in India. Through CSR initiative of the company, Leena led a skill development program, Stri Shakti SAMRIDDHI, benefiting 500 underprivileged women in Trivandrum and Kollam. Leena has been a member of the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South since 2006. While abroad, she contributed to club projects and meetings, but it was only after returning to India that she took an active leadership role. In 2018-19, as a club president, Leena led her club during Kerala's devastating floods, where she visited personally, directly supporting hundreds of families across 3 regions in Kerala. This, along with her tireless efforts of the river cleaning project, earned her the Best President Award, and her club was adjudged as the Best Club of the Year. She entered the Inaugural District Executive Committee in 2021-22 as the District ISO and continued with impactful roles as District Treasurer, District Secretary, and District Vice Chairman. Beyond her impressive roles, Leena is a resource person with the Family Planning Association of India and conducts motivational training to adolescent children. She is a committee member of the Hindu Mahila Mandiram, a proud owner of Saheli, her own boutique, and a loving foster mother of an orphan girl. Leena is a quiet powerhouse of strength, supported by a loving family. Her husband, Mr. Jayakumar, an aircraft engineer, 2 accomplished sons, Abhilash, a mechatronics engineer, and Amlesh, a senior manager at Facebook. Both are settled at San Francisco, 2 loving daughters-in-law, and a cute little granddaughter, Yuvina. She says her sister and her fellow Inaugural member, Sara Devi, and her close friends from her club form her strong support system. Her father, she says, is her guide and motivator in life. His mantra in life, have a desire to help, the rest will follow, is still echoing in her ears. Her father was a great philanthropist, giving a helping hand to all the needy around him. On a lighter vein, Leena is a very friendly person who likes movies, who likes food, who likes travel, and she likes to explore the different cuisines all around the world. But her only weakness is our own idli and chutney. Dear friends, please put your hands together as I present our extremely efficient and empathetic District Chairman 25-26, Leena Jayakumar. Wishing Leena and her team all the very best for a fabulous year of friendship and service. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that lively introduction. We can rest assured that our smart, empowered, diligent, and motivated incoming district chairman will undoubtedly take our district to greater heights.
Now comes the moment we've all been awaiting, the changeover, the handing over of the district chairman's collar and pin. I request Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam to install Mrs. Leena Jayakumar from the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South as the 52nd District Chairman of District 321.
Congratulations and celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who
Swarnalatha Arunachalam, and congratulations, District Chairman Leena Jayakumar. May your tenure as District President, District Chairman be as special and outstanding as you are. The Assembly Treasurer, Louis Kurvilla, and the Assistant Treasurer, Anjana Arvind will now present a memento to our newly installed District Chairman, Mrs. Leela Jayakumar. Thank you all. Please be seated. Thank you. Please be seated.
Congratulations once again, District Chairman Leela Jayakumar. We look forward to your first address as the District Chairman of District 321 for the year 2025-26.
It's indeed very heavy.
District Chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam, Chief Guest, Mrs. Beena Paul, District Executive Committee members, Assembly Convener and the past International Inaugural Board Director Vimla Ma'am, Assembly Chairman Mini Punnus, Assembly Secretary Ratnam, my dear past District Chairman, and all my dear Inaugural sisters, a very warm welcome to you all. To stand here as the 52nd District Chairman is not just a personal goal. It's not just a personal milestone. It's a moment woven together by years of mentorship, teamwork, and unwavering belief. It's a shared celebration shaped by many hearts and hands, and I step into this role with a heart full of gratitude, responsibility, and a deep sense of purpose. This moment holds more than a title. It carries the love, faith, and support of every heart that walked beside me on this journey. I'm here today because of the unwavering support of my club members, Trivandrum South, the collective strength of inner wheel, sisterhood, and the quiet yet powerful presence of those who believed in me. Among them, I must thank all my PDCs, especially PDC Chandrika Krishnaswamy. Her steady faith and mentorship have been a guiding light throughout my path. For 51 years, all our past district chairmen have led this district, 321, with wisdom, strength, and vision. They built the legacy we inherit today, a legacy we now gently shape with our own touch of grace before we pass it forward to the next person. I also acknowledge today the contribution of our outgoing district chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam. Her dedicated efforts this past year have added meaningful chapters on our ongoing story. With gratitude in my heart and purpose in my steps, I accept this role, and I do so with a promise to honor our past, to energize our present, and to walk into the future with courage, compassion, and all of you beside me. Now, what are the goals we have to work on this year? Presidents, are you ready? Yes? This is not a big list. And all these project areas this year are not new. We have done this over and over again the past years. But this year, what should be different? Our approach should be different. Remember, I again repeat, remember, true service doesn't always need money. It needs a heart, creativity, and commitment. There are countless meaningful ways to make a difference under each of these focus areas. Many of them cost nothing but mean everything to people you are serving. Today, I will give you some fresh and thoughtful random ideas for each of these headings which you can pick up on. And don't worry, I have created a project bank with plenty of such ideas under each of these headings. Youth development. Let's move beyond advising our youth. Let's hear them. Project Dream Map Diaries. Conduct a session with the underprivileged children of any government school. Ask them to draw or write their dreams for the year. Pair them with each member of your club and to help them guide towards a dream over the year. That would be a good project, and the children would participate actively. Under environment, we have planted trees, we have cleaned water bodies, we have cleaned rivers, we have cleaned wells. But this year, let's live what we preach. Project Green Birthday. Celebrate members' birthdays by planting a tree in their name and gifting them a certificate with a pledge that they would nurture it. Under rights of a child, Project My Rights, My Voice. Organize child-friendly sessions in government schools explaining the basic rights like about good touch and bad touch through storytelling or through role plays. And I request all our club members and presidents, do not take pictures of small children and post them on the social media because it is against their right. You can blur their faces or ask permission of their parents. Under status of women, what can we do differently? We have been doing a lot of projects for them, right? So you can do short-term training workshops in tailoring, in self-grooming, in basic teaching them digital literacy. It needs no big budgets, just some borrowed spaces and volunteers. I think 2 of my pages are there. For status of women, you can also collaborate with the local lawyers, women lawyers, and you can talk to the women, village women or the rural women or the underprivileged women about their rights on marriage, about their rights on workplace and about domestic violence laws. And when they leave, you can give them small takeaway cards written in Tamil or Malayalam on the key points. Aging, help to senior citizens, Project Time Bank. Create a volunteer circle where members donate time to visit, read, or even video call senior citizens monthly basis or a weekly basis. This year, one cause that is very close to my heart is care and dignity of the elderly. A few months ago, I visited an old age home that in relation to my dad's death anniversary. And I saw a lot of people talking, engaging in conversation with others while an old gentleman was sitting in a corner quietly. I noticed him for some time. Then I went and sat near him and I asked him in Malayalam, how are you doing today? You know what he said? Suddenly his eyes filled with tears. And he said, it has been weeks since somebody talked to me, since somebody asked me this question. Thank you for noticing me. You know what he said? Thank you for noticing. You know, that moment moved me deeply. It was then I realized, for doing good service, you don't need grand gestures. All you have to be is be present. Listen to them. Make them feel wanted, that they matter. Family welfare. What can we do for health and community? For family welfare, our district chairman last year, she started off with breast cancer. This year, I want to continue that breast cancer awareness, but I want all you members to do the breast cancer screenings first for people, those who are close to you. Start with your homes. Make sure that your mothers, your sisters, your daughters, your aunts, your maids, all of them do the breast cancer, a mammogram test, a pap smear test. Then move to your clubs. Make sure this year that all your club members, many of us are scared, make sure that they do all these tests and then move to the community where we can conduct breast cancer awareness camps. Water and sanitation, again, I will advise you to conduct competition for school children, asking them for innovative ideas on how to conserve water, and you will be surprised. Narcotic drugs is an ongoing menace in all the states, right? And all these years, what were we doing? We would take experts to schools and colleges and give them talks. But this year, I would suggest, approach reformed addicts. You can get their names from rehab centers. Take the reformed addicts to the colleges and let them talk from their experience how harmful substance abuse is. Now, we have talked about all the projects. You know what I feel is more important to this year other than the elderly? Along with the impactful projects this year, I want to focus on you. When I say you, the members of our clubs, not just the presidents, not just the secretaries, not just the team of easy members, every member. Because in Inaugural family, every member matters. So let this be the guiding mantra this year. Strong projects, stronger bonds, and every member counts. So as we begin this new year, I dream of a district where every member is heard, every member is valued, and every member is empowered. We should build a district where working together is not a choice. It should be a way of life. When I was growing up in Holy Cross, when I was studying in college in Trichy, I remember this incident very well. I saw a small girl on the road, suddenly was going to school, opening a tiffin box and giving the food to an old lady sitting there. So when we asked her, why did she do that? She said, oh, she reminded me of my grandmother, and I thought she would be hungry, so I gave the food. Simple. So she didn't plan for it, she didn't overthink it, she just saw, she felt, and she acted. And I feel this is the kind of service I hope we carry in our hearts this year, to see those who are unseen, to feel for others what others are going through, and to act not someday, but immediately. So let this not just be another Inaugural year. This year we must turn care into action. This year we must turn efforts into change, and this year we must turn togetherness into our strength. Let it be a year we always look back with pride. Let's make it count together. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we go on to felicitations. To felicitate our brand new district chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, I invite past President Parvati Raghunath from the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South.
Good morning, ladies. Our past district chairman, Shailaja Pankaj, did mention a lot of firsts about Leena Jayakumar. But ladies, just look outside. She's even managed to move away the rain clouds and bring out the sun. So that's what Leena Jayakumar is capable of. Congratulations, Leena, on what you have achieved. It gives me immense pride and joy to be here to share this moment of great celebration, not just for our district, for our club, the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South. We are so thrilled and honored that one of our own, Leena Jayakumar, has taken up this most prestigious position in our district, that of the district chairman. And our club now proudly has its 4th member reaching this exalted position after Dr. Sushila Prabhakaran, Chandrika Krishnaswamy, and Vilasini. This is a remarkable milestone indeed. Leena has always been an epitome of dedication and generosity. Her commitment, her strength of character, and her genuine warmth have touched each one of us in one way or the other ever since we've interacted with her. Whether it's lending a helping hand, personally, or whether it's stepping forward with financial support for a project, she has always been there at the forefront, always ready, willing, and kind. And today, I speak not just for myself, but on behalf of every single member of our club. And with one voice and one heart, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to Lena on this well-deserved honor. I have no doubt that she will excel in her new role. And with such a committed and capable team that she has with her, this year will definitely be filled with great service projects, strong, mature leadership, and meaningful connections. I don't need to tell Lena that leadership is not just about being in charge. It is about caring for those you lead. It is also about empathy, vision, and the power to inspire others to engage in extraordinary service. Lena, you're not just living your dream. You are inspiring ours. Congratulations once again to you and the entire team. We wish you all a truly outstanding year ahead. Good luck, and may God with you. And I have a whole load of orange beauty standing out there, members of our club, who are just eager to come on stage and felicitate Lena. Ladies, please do come forward. And I must thank Beena, Beena Paul, my dear friend, for being here to congratulate my dearest friend, Lena.
The orange-clad ladies are members of the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum South, felicitating their member, District Chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar. Thank you, ladies. A true leader who is an inspiration to many and an epitome of confidence and strength. Thank you, past President Parvati Raghunath, for that felicitation.
Moving on to our most important thing, the newly installed chairman will now install her team of executive committee members. As I call out the names, kindly come forward to accept your pin. District Vice Chairman Geeta Ramesh, a thoughtful leader with a strong commitment to strengthening our district.
Association Council Member Dr. Swarnalata Arunachalam, her wisdom and grace will continue to inspire us at the national level.
A multitasker with sharp efficiency and a heart for service, District Secretary Maya Gomez.
District Extension Officer PDC Surya Prabha Rajashekharan, ever creative and committed to growing the Inaugural family.
District Treasurer Meenakshi Velayan, quiet, meticulous and dependable in every financial detail.
Warm and well-connected, she brings the world closer to our district. District ISO, Dr. Gina Koshi.
District Editor Jayanti Narendran Kamak, the storyteller of our district, capturing our journey with passion.
The District Constitutional and Credential Committee Chairman, PDC Shailaja Pankaj, a guiding presence, ensuring we move forward with clarity and integrity.
Congratulations to the newly installed current Executive Committee members of District 321 for the year 2025-26. Another round of applause, please, louder this time. Thank you, ladies. Kindly occupy your seats.
To introduce our esteemed chief guest of the day, Mrs. Beena Paul, film editor, I invite Vice President of the Inaugural Club of Kottayam, Dr. Rajalakshmi Sukumaran.
Good morning, one and all. Respected Inaugural leaders and dear Inaugural sisters, I have been given this opportunity to introduce our chief guest, Mrs. Beena Paul, who is a well-known figure in Malayalam film industry. A half Malayali and half Kannadiga, Mrs. Beena Paul was brought up in Delhi. After her graduation from the University of Delhi, she followed her passion for film editing by doing a course in film editing at the prestigious Film and TV Institute of India at Pune. Armed with her enthusiasm and qualification in film editing, she took a plunge in Malayalam film industry alongside veteran director G. Aravindan in his documentary on Jiddu Krishnamurthy, The Seer Who Walks Alone. John Abraham's Amma Ariyan was her first feature film debut. She then went on to edit films like Padipura, Agni Sakshi, Meghamalhar, etc. She worked as film editor for over 50 documentaries and feature films. Her documentary on Sister Alfonsa of Barnanganam, she bagged the National Film Award for the Best Biographical Film. In 2002, the National Film Award came in search of her for the film Mitra, My Friend, a highly acclaimed as an all-women crew with Revati at the helm. I'm sure most of you must have seen it. It was a wonderful film. Yet another National Film Award was for Unni, a non-feature film. Soon, she dabbled in television industry too and won 3 Kerala State Film Awards for the Best Editor. Not done with editing, she also tried her hand at directing documentaries. Besides, she has held various positions, including the Artistic Director of International Film Festival of Kerala, the Vice Chairperson of Kerala State Chalachitra Academy, Senior Editor for Center for Development of Imaging Technology, and Principal of L.V. Prasad Film Academy of the Trivandrum campus. To name just a few. In 2017, with a number of women in the film industry, she founded the WCC, the Women in Cinema Collective, an association that echoes most of our feelings too. On the family front, she is the daughter-in-law of Kottayam, married to cinematographer and film director Venugopal, who belongs to Etumanur. Mr. Venugopal is the recipient of 4 National Film Awards and 4 Kerala State Awards too. Between the two of them, I'm sure their house must be full of film awards. They work together in films like Daya, Munnareep, etc. They are blessed with a daughter, Malavika, who is the manager of the great North Museum Hancock in UK. So ladies, with this, I proudly present Mrs. Beena Paul on this auspicious day, who will speak to us about, about her journey. Thank you.
We are honored to have film editor Mrs. Beena Paul from Trivandrum. Inaugural clubs of District 321, comprising of clubs from Tamil Nadu and Kerala, are looking forward to your address, ma'am.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Hiya? Yeah. Thank you all for having me here. It's a real honor for 2-3 reasons. One, especially because usually I'm talking to a room full of men, because as you know, there are very few women who work in films. So it's very nice to be among women and feel very much a part of everything that's happening here. Thank you so much. As you just heard, I'm a film editor, and many of you may not even know what an editor does in film. But that's part of the point, is that I'm very used to not being seen or heard, actually. Usually we say a film is well edited if you can't see the editing. So I'm not very used to doing this, though I've sort of run festivals and so on. So talking to you all is a bit daunting. But I mean, I thought a lot. What should I speak about? Should I speak about cinema? Should I speak about life? Should I speak of my experiences as a professional woman? Anyway, I thought and finally decided to speak about everything, whatever came to my mind. So bear with me. As was just said, I am the daughter-in-law, in a sense, of Kottayam. And we have Pati Kochima over here, who saw me as an 18 or a 19-year-old girl coming to Kottayam to check it out before I decided to come and settle in. I don't think she expected me to be standing here one day. I was so nervous and so unsure, and not lived in Kerala at all, so it's been quite a journey, actually. Many ask and are curious about why I chose to go to Pune to study film and choose films as a profession. When I was younger, I thought it was all about myself, the dreams I had, the ambition I had, the need to do things, etc. But as I grew older, I understood that even though one may have many dreams, that is not enough. One needs an environment of nurturing, caring, and space to be able to realize these dreams. Especially as women, Growing up, I was like any privileged girl in Delhi, but I chose film, and it was that environment, it was an environment that made it possible for me to even think of it or even dream of it. And here I must start, most importantly, by acknowledging my parents. We are all parents here. A lot of us are middle-aged parents. So I look back and I really understand the role they played in my life. We 3 siblings grew up in an atmosphere of love and, most importantly, respect for our choices. My parents never put moralistic constraints on us. I wanted to do theater, there was no problem. I wanted to go for all-night music concerts, there was no problem. I brought all sorts of friends home, no problems. Those first experiences were so freeing. It was not about saying no, but making one's decisions and taking responsibility for those decisions. As a parent myself, I have always remembered this. A strong moral compass was inculcated in us, not by saying no, but by saying you have to bear the consequences of your decisions. The other important emphasis was education. Not only to study, but to know. Whether it was books, music, painting, science, the Republic Day parade, all this was considered so important. They were not just hobbies. They were important parts of our lives. Also, they inculcated in me, very importantly, the importance of friendship. The encouragement to spend time with friends, to share with friends, to laugh, was never feared or looked down upon. I know that today raising children is a real challenge, but is there a way that we can feel secure enough to respect the choices our children make? So my going to study at the Film Institute in Pune was not a planned choice. I did not know much about film. I didn't know whether I would last out, but my parents backed me. I know my father sort of quietly spoke to some friends to find out what this was about. And I look back now and realize that they must have been fearful and worried, letting their 18-year-old daughter go off like this. But the important thing is that they did not communicate this fear to me. Neither of them came with me for their interview, neither of them came to drop me, neither of them came to see what was happening in Pune. And that is what I believe is respect. And I always remember the lines of Khalil Gibran that was sent to me by a friend when my daughter was born, who says, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And they are with you, yet they belong not to you. You may give them your love, but not your thoughts, for they have their own thoughts. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow." I respect and love my parents for the strong base they gave me. I felt respected by them. In our fast-paced world, where differences often seem to amplify rather than diminish the concept of respect, it can sometimes feel like a forgotten melody. Yet, it is this very melody, when played in unison, that creates the symphony of existence, allowing each individual note to shine without overpowering the others. Respect, often unfortunately, is used synonymously with obedience, and I disagree completely. As a woman working in film, perhaps this is what made us want to speak to other women in film through the work of WCC. This is probably what brought us together. The need to feel that we are respected as professionals, as being part of the labor force and adding to the economy. The problem with women in film is the feeling of being unnecessary. For women who choose to work in film, they could well be doing other stuff. I'm sure at the moment you are all thinking the same thing. Why do women enter a profession where they were made to feel so uncomfortable? I think part of the problem with that question is that many women are made to believe that there are things that they cannot do, and there are things we should do, and some things that we should not do. This is mostly defined by a society which has always believed that women must keep their mouths shut. I think that it would be right to say that for centuries it has been believed that women who express themselves are considered either as threats or as eccentrics. Today, in this 21st century, we need to reclaim this notion and redefine what it means to be a woman. For generations, the image of the Indian or the Kerala mother or amma has been deeply etched in our consciousness. She is the epitome of self-sacrifice, the unwavering pillar of the family, often seen draped in a sari, her life revolving around the hearth and home. She is the Snehatinde Nirakudam, the epitome of love, the Kshamehade Paryayam, a veritable superwoman. It speaks of immense dedication and nurturing. In Kerala, with its great emphasis on education, these traditional societal norms continue to place immense pressure on women, both for child rearing and academic achievement. The media, particularly Malayalam cinema, has historically reinforced these stereotypes, often portraying mothers as either saintly, self-sacrificing figures, or at the other extreme, scheming, non-domesticated characters. But as we move into the 21st century, this glorified definition, while well-intentioned, can also become a gilded cage, restricting women's freedoms, self-sufficiency, and individual aspirations. So how do we find our voices? We have some tools that we must use and be aware of. First of all, as mothers, when we bring up our children, we have to bring up our children as empowered and strong human beings, especially our daughters. For our sons, we have to ensure that they grow up understanding gender equality and empathy. This is not only about washing dishes or being respectful or obedient. It is about teaching them to feel free to express vulnerability, fear, and love. We bring up our boys to be macho. Boys don't cry. It's all right that they love violent games. This has to change. We have to change first our mindsets about what we expect from our children, how we want to rear them, how we want to put them into society. And only then can that change. So as mothers, this is our first, I think this is a tool we have. A few years ago, Reema Kalingal, the actor, was trolled because she said she remembered as she was growing up, her mother always favoring her brother when there was fish. This attitude is rampant, and we cannot and must not deny it, but face it. What else can we do in our own lives to address these issues? Let's talk about space. I want you to contemplate a powerful yet deceptively simple idea of a woman needing a room of her own. This phrase was immortalized by the brilliant Virginia Woolf many years ago and resonates just as profoundly today, if not more so, in our contemporary world, even here in the vibrant state of Kerala. And just to tell you that there was a very famous writer called Lalitambika Andarjanam, who wrote Agni Sakshi and many, and she belonged to a very traditional Brahmin family near Pala. And she always said that she was able to write because she was given a desk. She had one place where she could sit down and write because she had a desk. And if we all look at each other and think about it, what is that space for us? When Woolf and I also have to say that my mother-in-law, who was a very famous writer, after she got married, never wrote for many, many years because there was no desk for her. There was no place she could write. She could go to the kitchen, she could do this, she had her cupboard, but there was no space for her. When Woolf speaks of a room of one's own, she wasn't merely advocating for a physical space with 4 walls and a door. She was articulating a much deeper, more fundamental need, a space for intellectual freedom, creative expression, financial independence, and ultimately self-discovery. Let's unpack what this room truly signifies today. Firstly, of course, it's a physical space, as I said earlier. It's lovely to have a lovely house. It's nice to have your cupboard. It's nice to have a nice kitchen. But is there some space that you can have for yourself? Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, it is a financial space. The financial independence that comes from earning one's own livelihood is a critical component of this room. And this is what we have to teach our daughters. Without it, women remain dependent, their choices often constrained, and their voices potentially silenced. Though great strides are being made, there are many challenges. Wage gaps, limited access to certain sectors, and societal expectations that often place the burden of unpaid work disproportionately on women. True financial autonomy empowers women to make independent decisions about their lives, their education, their careers, and their personal growth without seeking permission or validation. Thirdly, it is an intellectual and emotional space, an ability to cultivate her thoughts, pursue her passions, develop unique perspectives, and confront your own truths without external judgment or societal pressures. It's the space where you can read what you want, think what you want, and be who you truly are, beyond the roles of daughter, sister, wife, mother, colleague, and so on. Fourthly, it is a societal and cultural space. This room extends beyond the individual to the collective. It means creating a societal environment where women's voices are just not tolerated, but actively sought out and respected. It means dismantling structures that limit women's agency and autonomy. It means challenging stereotypes that dictate what women should do or not, or achieve. How do we all achieve all this? Can we do it? Can we, all of us, can we achieve all this? Certainly. As individuals, we must encourage and support the women in our lives. Our daughters, sisters, wives, mothers, friends, colleagues. It is very important that we support each other to claim our spaces. We must share domestic responsibilities, advocate for equal pay, and listen attentively to aspirations and challenges. As a society, we must continue to invest in quality education for girls, promote financial literacy and entrepreneurship among women, and create safe public and private spaces. As women ourselves, we must recognize our right to this room. We must prioritize our own well-being, intellectual growth, and creative pursuits. We must be unapologetic about needing time and space for ourselves, and we must support other women in their journey to claim these spaces. This is not selfish. It is essential for our flourishing and for the flourishing of society as a whole. The idea of a room of our own is not about isolation or separation. It is about empowerment. It is about ensuring that every woman has the freedom, the resources, and the undisturbed peace to think, to create, to learn, to earn, and to simply be. When women have this space, they contribute more meaningfully to their families, their communities, and the world. My journey has been about being in a profession that perhaps was not so welcoming. But I have always tried to create a space, not through conflict, but by working hard and trying to give a space for everyone. Just another bit of wisdom as I close. The paradigm of success that we all adhere to are mostly dictated by a society that thinks in terms of competition, etc., as important markers. I would urge you to think that little successes, even making a great curry, are as important, and we must feel as proud of every little success that we do. Let us learn to define our own lives, not at the cost of others, but with others. And now I'm going to use a word that everybody is very scared of and thinks that is not a good word to use, but I would urge you all to think of yourself as feminists, because feminism means what it has always meant. Women want to use all their gifts, all their talents, and be judged impartially for them. I don't think feminism means anything else. So please reclaim that word. We are always taught to think, to look down on feminists. Feminism is what we need to strive for. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. That was truly thought-provoking. On a lighter note, if any of our faces have caught your attention, do feel free to write a script out and give us a chance to act in films. Ma'am?
As a token of our appreciation to the chief guest, Mrs. Beena Paul, the Assembly Chairman, Mrs. Minnie Punus, will now honor her by handing over a memento. Thank you both.
Now, we are on to unveiling the International Inaugural theme for 2025-26. May I request District Chairman Leena Jayakumar to please do the honors. Assembly Convenor Vimla Abraham will now do the honors.
I would now like to unveil the International Inaugural theme. International Inaugural President K. Molan's theme for 25-26, step up and lead by example, be an inspiration and promote our brand. There are so many opportunities for us all to step up, to show leadership in our clubs and communities nationally and internationally. So many opportunities to promote our inaugural emblem as an organization that does immeasurable good in this world. Step up by taking on a leadership role and by inspiring others to follow your lead to do likewise. Lead by example within your community by displaying the ideals of friendship and personal service whenever you can and wherever you are, by offering your time and support to community projects that uphold Inaugural ideals and goals. Let us work together to promote our Inaugural emblem as being synonymous with vision, strategies, and explorations. At the end of the day, what really matters is not what we brought, but what we built. Not what we received, but what we shared. Not our competence, but our character, and not our success, but our significance. So let us all step up and lead by example. A synopsis of the message from International Inaugural President. Thank you.
A truly apt theme for Inaugural. I'm sure our district will work enthusiastically towards this theme.
Next, we'll have the release of the district directory, Sarvalippi. District Chairman Leena Jayakumar will now have the district directory for 2025-26 Sarvalippi released. I request past presidents, Mrs. Chandrika Krishnaswamy, and PDC and past association secretary, Mrs. Beena Raja Singh, to please come forward. Chandrika ma'am will release Sarvalippi and Beena ma'am will receive the first copy. Thank you. Thank you, ma'ams. Kindly be seated.
While the release of district directory is taking place, I just wanted to add a word. This was not done by any professional team. It was done by my dear friend, Mariam Zakaria, who took months and months. She learned Canva that was taught to her by when she was a club editor by Inaugural. Previous years, we had digital training. And just by using Canva, she designed the whole thing. It's a labor of love. And it's, thank you, Mariam, for giving me and being with me, and for district a special book. Thank you.
SAMRIDDHI, Chairman's newsletter, will now be released by past District Chairman Vilasini Benroy. May I request past District Chairman Lakshmi Vardhini to receive the first copy. Thank you, ladies.
Next is the release of the Chairman's Inaugural quiz books in Tamil and Malayalam. District Chairman Mrs. Leena Jayakumar has taken a lot of effort and compiled the Inaugural quiz books both in Tamil and Malayalam for the benefit of our members. I request PDCs Mrs. Vela Raja, PDC Mrs. Dr. Geeta Pillai, PDC Mrs. Naseem Ansar, and PDC Mrs. Renuka Gopinath to kindly go on the stage for the release. The Tamil Inaugural quiz book will now be released by PDC Dr. Geeta Pillai, and the first copy will be received by PDC Vela Raja. First copy is going to be received by PDC Vela Raja. Thank you. The Malayalam Inaugural quiz book will be released by PDC Mrs. Naseem Ansar, and the first copy received by PDC Mrs. Renuka Gopinath. Thank you. Please be seated.
I just wanted to say a few words. I said this year I want every member to feel valued and empowered. I also want them, every member of every club, be it in Kerala or Tamil Nadu, to know all about Inner Wheel. And I felt it should not be just in English, it should be translated into vernacular languages, Tamil and Malayalam, which we are familiar with. And I really miss PDC Amuda Rajendran, a Margaret Golding awardee, because she single-handedly edited the entire book, and she is not here today. And I also would like to thank PDC Naseem ma'am, PDC Sinda, and PDC Cicely ma'am, who had taken so much trouble in editing and checking the information and encouraging me to add the current and the latest one. Thank you all PDCs who had helped in bringing out these quiz books in Tamil and Malayalam. Thank you.
On behalf of the host clubs, Inaugural Club of Kottayam, Kottayam North, and Vauthanam, I wish to recognize and thank our sponsors, Karnam Latex, Josco Jewelers, Kalyan Silks. Thank you all our sponsors We are truly indebted to you all for your wholehearted support. We could not have done this without your support. A round of applause, please. Thank you, ladies.
Now for the big surprise of the day, a random lucky draw based on the registration number of the members from our clubs in the district. And the 3 lucky winners are Ramya Bharati from the Inaugural Club of Pudukkottai, Meera Rajashekharan from the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum Blossom, and Preetha T.J. of the Inaugural Club of Manargad. Kindly come forward, ladies, and collect your gifts from the district chairman. I repeat, the 3 lucky winners are Ramya Bharati, Inaugural Club of Pudukkottai, Meera Rajashekharan from the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum Blossom, and Preetha T.G. from the Inaugural Club of Manargad. If they are not present here, somebody from the club can come and pick up the gifts. You're from Manargad? Manargad? Okay, so this is Preetha T.G. from the Inaugural Club of Manargad. Trivandrum Blossom, is Meera here? You're from which club? Which club? Okay. So this is Meera Rajashekharan from the Inaugural Club of Trivandrum Blossom. And I think Ramya from Pudukkottai is not present. Somebody can pick it up or it can be given to her later. Congratulations to all the lucky winners. Thank you. Be seated, please.
Showing gratitude is one of the simplest yet the most powerful things we can do for each other. And no duty is more urgent or important than giving thanks. To render the official vote of thanks, I request District Assembly Secretary and past President of Inaugural Club of Kottayam North, Mrs. Ratnam Kurian, to do the honors.
Good morning, everyone. It is both an honor and privilege to extend the vote of thanks on behalf of Inaugural District 321 at this important district meeting. As the secretary, I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who made this gathering a success. Before I proceed with the formal acknowledgements, I would like to say how truly enriching and inspiring today's proceedings have been, thanks to the presence and contributions of each one of you. First and foremost, I extend our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Mrs. Beena Paul, film editor, for gracing this occasion with their presence and sharing such valuable insights that have truly enriched today's discussions. A heartfelt thanks to our district chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, whose expertise, thoughtful inputs, and engaging discussions have added immense value to our meeting. Your perspectives have not only enlightened us, but have also sparked meaningful conversations that will guide our actions moving forward. Wishing you all the success. To our outgoing district chairman, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam, thanks a lot for your dynamic leadership and unwavering commitment to the development of our Inaugural District 321. Your direction continues to inspire us all to work together with unity and purpose. I would also like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to our executive committee members, Vice Chairman, Engineer J.R.A. Geeta, outgoing AC member, PDC Anita Natarajan, AC member, Dr. Swarnalatha Arunachalam, District Secretary, Mrs. Maya Gomez, District Treasurer, Mrs. Meenakshi Velayan, outgoing District ESO, PDC Sinda Joji, District ESO, PDC Surya Prabha Rajshekharan, District ISO, Dr. Jeena Koshi, and District Editor, Engineer Jayanti Kamak, for their dedicated service, leadership, and tireless efforts over the past term. Your commitment has been instrumental in taking our organization forward, and your contributions will always be remembered with gratitude. At the same time, I warmly congratulate and welcome the newly elected executive committee. We are confident that with your fresh ideas, enthusiasm, and vision, our organization will continue to grow and achieve greater heights. I would also like to express sincere appreciation to all past district chairpersons who took the time to attend this meeting. Your presence and active participation have made this meeting successful and worthwhile. I would be negligent if I did not express our sincere gratitude to our Assembly Convener, PII WBD Vimla Abraham, for meticulous planning, coordination, and tireless efforts that ensure the smooth execution of today's event. Your guidance has been invaluable in keeping our discussions focused and productive. A special thanks also goes to our chairman, Mrs. Minnie Punnus, for the exceptional effort you put into organizing the assembly. Your attention to even the smallest details truly made a remarkable difference in the efficient organization and overall success of the event. Thank you both for your leadership and commitment. I would also like to express sincere appreciation to all the members from various clubs who joined us today. It was a pleasure having you, and we look forward to continuing this warm bond between our clubs. To our organizing committee and volunteers, thank you for your dedication, behind-the-scenes efforts, and attention to every detail which made the event run smoothly. Special mention, Dr. Jeena Koshi, for all the hard work you put into making the meeting a success, especially your efforts on the digital side. The Assembly Treasurers, Lovis Kurila and Anjana, had put tireless effort in managing the registration process. Shirley Sibi, for the outstanding work in decorating the hall. Your creativity, attention to detail, and hard work had added a warm and welcoming atmosphere to today's event. Achama Jose and Rosa Jose, for the contribution in bringing in vendors and setting up stalls for the event. Your initiative and effort added a vibrant, engaging element to the meeting. I would like to thank Mrs. Deepa Abraham for the soulful rendition of the prayer song. Your voice created a serene and uplifting atmosphere, setting the perfect tone for our gathering. I would also like to warmly thank the talented members who performed the welcome dance. Dr. Manju James, Catherine Phillip, Renu Rakweeran, Salila Sharath, and Sunita Subhash. A special word of appreciation to our wonderful MCs, Mrs. Baba Lukos and Mrs. Pushpa Koshi, for conducting the program so smoothly and professionally. Your energy, clarity, and engaging style kept the event flowing seamlessly and maintained the audience interest throughout. Thank you for setting the perfect tone for today's meeting. A heartfelt thank you to Malabar caterers for serving us such delicious and well-prepared food. We also extend our sincere thanks to the light and sound team, Sabu Sounds, whose technical support played a vital role in the smooth execution of today's program. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the members of the press for your presence and coverage of the event. Your support in sharing our efforts with the wider community is truly appreciated. I would like to express our gratitude to the authorities of Chaithanya Pastoral Center for providing the hall for our meeting. I acknowledge the presence of invited guests, Mr. Satish Abraham and Mr. Levi Punnus, and Rotary presidents of Kottayam and Kottayam North clubs. Last but not least, thank you to our sponsors and supporters whose generous contributions helped making this meeting a reality. As we conclude, let us carry forward the spirit of friendship, commitment, and community that today's meeting has embodied. May we continue to work together towards achieving our common goals with renewed energy and shared vision. Thank you once again, and have a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you, Ratnam.
I request District Chairman, Mrs. Leena Jayakumar, to adjourn the first session of the District Assembly 2025-26.
Ladies, with this, we come to the end of session 1 of the District Assembly SAMRIDDHI. We shall now break for tea and snacks. Do enjoy your tea and kindly return to your seats in 15 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the session as much as we did. Here is signing off past President Pushpa Koshi and past President Bavalokos of Inaugural Club of Kottayam.
District executive members, please come on stage. All the presidents and secretaries of the current year, 24-25, they are the voting delegates. Current club presidents and secretaries are the voting delegates. Please be seated wherever you are in the hall. Please be seated. Come forward and please be seated. Maya Gomez. Jayanti. Gina Koshi is here. Jayanti is here. Meenakshi. The first business session district committee meeting of the year 25-26 call to order. Welcome and opening remarks by District Chairman. Respected past District Chairman and esteemed Executive Committee members, President, Secretaries, and my dear Inaugural friends. A warm and hearty welcome to each one of you to this inaugural business session of our District Assembly. It's indeed an honor and privilege for me to lead this session, surrounded by leaders who are deeply committed to service and friendship. Together, let's embrace this moment as an opportunity to inspire, innovate, and set meaningful goals that will positively impact our communities. I eagerly look forward to your valuable insights and collective wisdom as we chart a path forward. Let's begin a journey united with purpose and friendship. Thank you.
Apologies for absence. We have received one message from District EO, Surya Prabha Rajashekharan, that she will not be able to make it today.
Condolences, if any. Respected members, before we proceed, let's take a moment to acknowledge with profound sadness the recent passing away of Mr. Anthony, beloved husband of our past district chairman, Cicely Anthony. On behalf of District 321, we extend our sincerest condolences, prayers, and unwavering support to Cicely ma'am and her family during this challenging time. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Please join me for a moment of silence to honor his memory. Thank you. Confirmation of minutes of the previous meeting by District Secretary 2425, Geeta Ramesh.
So the hard copy of the third district committee meeting and the district conference was sent to all the ECs for the clubs to their presidents and to the PDCs. So trust all of you received it. So need a confirmation of the minutes of the meeting. So I need the sitting president, one to confirm and one to second it. President, secretary, anyone. Sitting. Yeah. Name, please. Seconded by Pudukkottai Club, is it? Pudukkottai Club. Proposed. Seconded by? Oh, are you incoming or present? No, I want sitting president. Anybody? Yeah, any sitting president. Here, there. Or secretary. Shailaja? Trivandrum? Yeah. Shailaja Sarath from Trivandrum North proposed and seconded by? Your name, please. Chandra. Chitra from? Yeah, Chitra from Trivandrum Iris Gold. Sitting president. Thank you.
Can we have somebody from the assembly team to come forward to help the president voting delegates with the mics? See, the proposed and seconded when we ask should be done by the current year, 24-25. Presidents and secretaries, not the incoming, okay? Now we move on to finances. Passing of the statements of accounts for the period of 1st July 24 to 15th May 2025 is our District Treasurer of 24-25, Maya Gomez.
District Chairman Leena Jayakumar, members of the District Executive Committee and members of the District Committee, happy to present the income and expense statement. We had an opening balance of 10,382.45. And on the income side, we had annual dues from clubs to the tune of 11,71,575 at the rate of 635 per member for 1,845 members. Revenue from the souvenir, we have raised 1,10,700. Half-yearly dues from clubs at the rate of 350 per member for 196 members to the tune of 68,600. We have an interest from one of our FDs of 31,887. So that's a total of 13,93,449 in our current account. Expenses, annual dues to the association, we pay 483.80 per member. For 1,845 members, it amounted to 8,92,611. The intercity allowance to Madurai city, 25,000. Half-yearly dues to the association for 196 members at the rate of 250.75, 49,147. The conference allowance to Tirunelveli, 25,000. Assembly allowance to Kottayam, that is for this meeting, we have already paid 40,000. Income tax for the previous year, 2023-24, to the tune of 25,568 and an auditor's fee of 6,000. Bank charges, Inaugural literature, we have recently purchased the new association bylaws. Total expenditure, leaving a closing balance of 1,44,324 in our account. We also have 3 fixed deposits, the amounts of which you can see on the screen. One for 13,97,924, which has earned an interest of 91,929, and one for 1,30,000, which has earned an interest of 31,887, which we have moved to the current account, and one for 68,000. Next, I'll be presenting the income and expense statement from the auditor. Next slide, please. As you can see, the auditor has presented us with a statement up to March 31st, and I'm proud to say that he had a perfectly balanced account and was very pleased with our accounts this year. So if you see this slide, there's one highlight there, the interest from our FD of 91,929. Also, the closing balance in our bank account as of March 31st, 1,56,977. On the next slide. On this slide, you'll see that we have a surplus amount of, that is our income over expense, a surplus amount of 2,38,524. This statement from the auditor includes the FD and the current account in one statement. Next slide, please. On this slide, what is notable is that we have a TDS that is receivable back to us after we pay taxes, of course, of 20,377. Thank you.
Next, we move on to the statement of accounts of the district conference.
The district conference was held at Tirunelveli. They haven't provided us with the audited statement of accounts yet, but they just have an income and expense sheet, which I'll be presenting now. We have a total income of 13,71,701. And a total expense, sorry, there was an excess of income over expenditure of 54,870. I'm sorry, I need to pass the statement of accounts as well. So can I have somebody propose in second? Well, you know, I had presented the statement of accounts, so we would like one sitting president or secretary to please propose and second. Sitting president. Yes. Can I have your name, please?
Trivandrum Club,
Yes.
Sandhya, Dr. Sandhya.
Thank you, Sandhya. Sandhya Sandeep.
Seconded by
Sandhya Pradeep.
Sheila. Seconded by Sheila Mohandas,
Sheila
President of Trivandrum
Mohandas.
South.
Thank you. Do we have to pass and second the income and expense by the auditor?
No need.
Now we need to pass and second the Tirunelveli conference accounts. Can we have somebody pass and second it, please?
It's a district conference, yeah.
The accounts presented by Tirunelveli.
It is not, it's a district conference.
Yes, the district conference. Can we have somebody pass and say yes? Can I have your name, please? No, it's not audited.
Only by the end of the year, the audit report is available.
Actually, the Madurai intercity accounts have also not been audited yet. They are all waiting for the end of the year because it's part of their club account. So I think after, so it'll have to be presented next at the next meeting. Both are pending. Only the income expense statement is available. Would you like to see it? Would you like to see the income expense statement? Okay. Can we have somebody propose and second? We need a mic so we can hear who the names are.
2 to Greenspeak Nagar.
Sorry, can you come forward, please?
Selvi Balasubramanian, 2 to Greenspeak Nagar.
Thank you, Selvi. Somebody to second it? Can we have a president or secretary to second? Yes.
Advocate Sujini Venkatachalam from Inaugural Club of Alapi.
Sujini.
Yeah.
Our auditors, I think.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maya Gomez. Now we move on to the budget for the Inaugural year 25-26. That will be done by the incoming District Treasurer, Meenakshi Villain.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my pleasure to present before you the proposed budget as discussed yesterday at the first district committee meeting for the Inaugural year 2025-2026, prepared as on 20th May 2025. Could I have it on the screen? Yes. So first, I read the incomes, the tentative incomes. The opening balance in the bank will be the closing balance of the income and expenditure that was from the income and expenditure statement of this year, that is 2024-2025. So this is only a tentative opening balance. It may vary after the taxes are paid. So in the proposed budget, the opening balance in the bank will be 1,44,324.45 paise. Tentative FD interests will be 1,28,559. Dues from members. So we are having 2,041 members the ensuing year. That is the closing membership number this year will be the opening membership number next year. So 2,041 members, per member, 635 rupees is being paid as dues from the club. So that amounts to 12,96,035 rupees. Collection from the district souvenir. A minimum revenue from the collection is paid every year to the district account, and that remains as last year as 87,846 rupees. And collection towards the printing of the district souvenir as submitted by the district editor, Mrs. Jayanti, is 1,57,000 rupees. The sale of association literature, 7,500 rupees. So the tentative total income will be 18,30,048 rupees, 45 paise. Regarding the expenses, that is on the left side. Dues, the annual dues paid to the association for 2,041 members, per member rupees 483 and 80 paise, amounts to 9,87,435 rupees and 80 paise. And allowances are given to district officials every year, and that is a basic fixed expense. And this changes every third year. Every fourth year, it is increased 10% every fourth year. The increase was done last year. So as per that increase, the allowance to district chairman is 60,500. ICI travel allowance, that is the to and fro, second AC 2-tier charges from Trivandrum to Vishakhapatnam and return is 5,290. Travel allowance 29,600. Newsletter allowance 3,300. The allowance to district vice chairman 1,430. District secretary 33,000. District treasurer 7,700. District EO 1,650. District ISO 7,700. District editor 6,600. Allowances are given to district events. District assembly 40,000. District rally and intercity 40,000. District conference 40,000. The Koti that was conducted for all the incoming office bearers of the club, 7,700. District awards and certificates, 5,500. District conference memento, 3,300. And other expenses are purchase of Inaugural literature, 7,500. Purchase of PDC pin, 500. Souvenir printing charges, 1,57,000. Auditor fees, 6,000. E-voting, 11,000. Printing of banners and flags, 5,000. New club formation allowance to district EO, 5,000. This is a tentative amount, 5,000. Depends upon how many new clubs are being formed the ensuing year. Then tentative income tax for the year 2024-25, 30,000. Bank charges, 800. So the closing balance in the bank according to this budget tentatively maybe 3,31,542 rupees and 65 paise. This budget is proposed according to the discussions and the resolutions passed. Call upon somebody to propose this budget and second it. The current presidents and secretaries can do it.
Presidents and secretaries of
Sabida Shibu from Inaugural Club of Alapi Ripples. President.
No, ma'am. She is the president for this year also. But only 6 months have passed since the club reopened. It's a new club. Is it okay? No.
Okay, seconded by?
Anyone else?
I call upon somebody else to propose.
Presidents, secretaries.
Incoming President, Rashmi Srikumar, Golden Manar.
Vishnu?
Rashmi Srikumar.
Rashmi.
Golden Manar.
Rashmi Golden Manar. Seconded by?
Can someone second it?
This is Bhuneshwari from Inaugural Club of Virudhunagar.
Virudhunagar?
You got it?
The
Did
name?
you get the name?
Once again, the name.
This is
Bhuneshwari.
Bhuvaneshwari.
Bhuvaneshwari. Thank you. Can I go to the next file? The basic fixed expenses, and scroll down to the fixed deposits. Basic fixed expenses, not this, the another file. So this is a table of the basic fixed expenses, the allowances for the district officers as well as for the district accounts. So you just go down and there is a table for the fixed deposits. So you can see how much of money we have in the fixed deposits and their interest. The first deposit, FD number 4125408146 it has an amount of 13,97,924. And an interest of 91,929 will be received. The maturity date is 6th September 2025. And this is a gross amount before taxation as given by the auditor. The second FD, number 392411595558. The amount 1,30,000 and the interest is 31,887 as credited to the current account, and this will mature on 18th April 2025. The third FD, number 43083515287, amount 68,000, and there will be an interest of 4,743 rupees as calculated from figures shown in the minutes book of Swarna Prabha, and this may increase too. This is only a tentative amount, and the maturity date is 24th June 2025. Thank you.
Incoming District Treasurer, we'll move on with the resolutions taken for the incoming year.
The first resolution, transfer of bank accounts and fixed deposits. It was resolved at the first District Executive Committee meeting held at Hotel Ada, Kottayam on 31st May 2025 at 4 p.m. to transfer the current account in the name of Inaugural District 321 India, account number 35860435738, and the fixed deposits in the name of Inaugural District 321 India, FD number 4125408146 FD number 3924115958, FD number 43083515287, as and when they mature from State Bank of India, Marudam Kuli branch, Trivandrum, IFSC code SBIN 0016083, to State Bank of India, Srinivasa Nagar branch, Tiruchirappalli, IFSC code SBIN 0011557, for the inaugural year 2025-2026 with effect from 1st July 2025 to 30th June 2026. Further, it was resolved that the account will be operated jointly by the District Chairman Leena Jaikumar and the District Treasurer Meenakshi Vellayan, for the inner wheel year 2025-2026. Somebody to propose it and second it. The current presidents and secretaries can do it. Mike.
Rajeshwari Sudhakaran, Inner Wheel Club of Changanur.
Rajeshwari. She the president, huh? Okay. Changanur, second it. She's Meena, no? Meena.
Suganya, ma'am. Suganya from Pudukottai.
Okay. Pudukottai president. Yeah. Suganya.
Thank you, ma'am.
The next resolution for the appointment of auditor. It was resolved in the first District Executive Committee meeting held on 31st May 2025 at Hotel Aida, Kottayam at 4 p.m. to continue Messrs. Venkat and Venkat Chartered Accountants, firm registration number 01372668, CRA number 42, Srinivasa Chandanakavu, Palavidu Post Office, Alapi, 688009 as the auditor for the Inner Wheel District 321 for the Inner Wheel year 2025-2026 with effect from 1st July 2025 to 30th June 2026. This also has to be proposed and seconded.
Come on, presidents and secretaries. You can do that again, no problem. Lakshmi Balasubramaniam from Trivandrum Iris Gold, president. Anyone else?
Secretary. I am the secretary.
Any secretary or president?
Latika Nair, IWC Trivandrum North, incoming president. Latika Nair.
Latika.
The next resolution, the renewal of deposits and the transfer of interest. It was resolved at the District Executive Committee meeting held at Hotel Aida, Kottayam on the 31st May 2025 at 4 p.m. to continue the fixed deposits in the name of Inner Wheel District 321 India, which holds the following amount as on 30th May 2025 to be renewed yearly. So I have already read the FD amount, so I am not reading it again. It was further resolved that the renewal of FD number 41254081,463, that is the FD that was read first. It had a big amount of rupees 13,97,924 will be set to auto renewal, while the interest from the remaining two FDs will be transferred to the district current account. This also has to be proposed and seconded.
The presidents can do that again, no issues. Yes, Sheila Mohandas, president, Trivandrum South, is proposing, seconding. Anyone else?
Seconded by Meena Kumari, Inner Wheel Club of Virudhunagar, president. Meena Kumari, Inner Wheel Club of Virudhunagar.
Thank you, ma'am.
The fourth resolution. Resolution passed at the first District Executive Committee meeting held at Hotel Aida, Kottayam on 31st May 2025 at 4 p.m. It was resolved that considering the surplus amount in the district account, the proposed 10% increase in contribution by the district editor mandated once every 3 years need not be implemented in this year. This decision may be reviewed after 3 years in the year 2028-2029. This also has to be proposed and seconded.
Any president and secretary?
Chenganur.
Secretary, Chenganur. Raji. Full name? Raj Mohan.
Raji Mohan Kumar.
Raji Mohan Kumar.
Seconded? Seconded? Seconded.
Seconded by
Suganya from Pudukottai, ma'am.
Suganya, President Pudukottai. Thank you, ma'am.
The last resolution, contribution towards South Zone meet. So this year, the South Zone meet is going to be at Cochin. It was resolved at the District Executive Committee meeting held on 31st May 2025 at Hotel Aida, Kottayam at 4 p.m. to contribute Rs 25,000 towards South Zone meet to be held in Cochin and hosted by Inaugural District 320 as per the request from the association. This also has to be proposed and seconded.
Advocate Sujini, Inaugural Club of Alapi.
Sujini?
President, Inaugural Club of Alapi.
Seconded by?
Sujini, President, Alapi Club. Seconded by? Seconded by?
Beena, MK, Golden Mama.
Beena, Manar Club.
So that's all the resolutions. Shall I read out the sanction of bills? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Meenakshi. Next on the agenda is a correspondence that will be by District Chairman. And the only correspondence I received so far was an invitation for the Golden Jubilee installation ceremony of our Association President of 25-26, Mrs. Jyoti Maipal, the Aurum Affair at Hotel Marriott, Kolkata on 14th June. We move next to the reports of the district officers, 24-25. First, we'll start with the immediate, the past district chairman, Dr. Swarnalata Arunachalam, on her excellent feat that she did this year.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the district chairman of Inaugural District 321 for the year 24-25, it's with immense pleasure and gratitude that I present the report on the activities undertaken over the past 11 months. Praram, I had the privilege of attending the incoming Chairman's Institute, Praram, the beginning of the new millennium, held in Aurangabad from April 3rd to 5th, hosted by District 3. First District Executive Committee meeting. The first District Executive Committee meeting for the inaugural year 24-25 was held on June 1st at the Arasan Mini Bucket Hall, Sivakasi. Swarna Sankalp, District Assembly. Our District Assembly, Swarna Sankalp, was successfully held on June 2nd with an impressive 526 registrations. The inaugural and installation session marked the grand beginning of the first year of the new millennium. My heartfelt gratitude to the convener, PDC Nalini Annamalayan, Assembly Chairman, Jayanti Narendran Kamak, Assembly Co-Chairman, Archana Karthik, Assembly Secretary, Jayanti Maharaj, and the host club, Inaugural Club of Sivakasi Pyroton, for their efforts in making the event a resounding success. District Koti Kalvi. The Koti Kalvi training program for the club office bearers was conducted virtually on June 4th, 5th, and 20th. PDC Jayanti Ramkumar Raja's passionate and insightful message set an inspiring tone, energizing all participants. The resource persons, PDCs, and EC members ensured an engaging and valuable experience. The enthusiastic participation of office bearers demonstrated our collective commitment. District ISO meet Swarnakshi held on September 28, 2024 in Korakudi. This event was a true celebration of region's rich heritage. The performances including Kolatam, skits, singing Villupattu, and the beautifully enacted Meenachi Thirukalyanam showcased the vibrant culture of Karakudi. The meticulous planning and execution by the District ISO Meenakshi Villayan, along with the support of Club ISOs, made this event an unforgettable experience. Second District Executive Committee meeting for the year 24-25 was held on September 28-24 at CAK.